Hello again, everybody. Today I want to talk to us about something that I find to be very dear to my heart, and it's about the process that is required for the product. Many times, as individuals, as we do traverse in life, we become somewhat frustrated, downhearted, even when things don't seem to happen in the time that we would expect them to. We, as human beings, are prone to time and expect that things should happen within a time span that is within our understanding. For example, we sometimes put a time in on when we want to get married, when we want to go to university, when we want to own our first home, even when we want to travel. And it so happens that sometimes these time limits that we put on certain things that we want to accomplish, they don't happen, and we tend to wonder why, and we question it because we see wherein in other individuals' lives these things are actually happening for them in a time that you would have expected them to happen for you. But what I have come to understand is that everybody has a process that they have to go through. And whilst going through that process, there is a lesson that needs to be learned. Now, for many of us, we keep on doing the same lesson over and over again without actually learning from it. And so until we learn from the process, the product that we are wanting to obtain, we will not be able to obtain. It's like, for example, I teach science, and if I take my students into the lab and I give them a method, in other words, a process that they need to follow, if they, for example, decide to skip out one step, then it is that at the end of the experiment, they are not going to get the product that they desire. Or if they choose not to follow the method as it is written, but decide to do it their own way, then of course they are not going to get the product that is required. And it is the same for us in life. There are certain things that we have to do before we can obtain certain things. And until we recognize this and get these things done, we'll continue to wonder and we'll continue to become, down about it, because what we are expecting to happen is not happening. And the reason for this is because we're failing to go through the process that is required for the product. And so wherever you are in your life at this moment, you might feel as if you are not getting that end product that you have been longing for. It is what you have been aspiring for over these many years, and you still aren't able to attain it. And it would appear as if it's, why, what is wrong with me? It's not what is wrong with you. It is what are you doing? What are you not doing, even in terms of carrying out or going through the process in order to achieve the end product? You can obtain that which you desire, but you have to first recognize that there are certain things that you need to do, and until you get them done, you will not get to that end goal that you are aspiring towards. So think about these things, and whatever it is that you're aiming for, stop and reflect and see where it is that you may have missed out a step in the process, or you may be trying to get the process done before the time, because some methods take an hour, for example, in the lab, and if you try to do it in 30 minutes, it's not going to give you the product that you're looking for at the end. And so some things in life, you have to go through a year, 2 years, 3 years, who knows? You have to actually get done that process, in that time required for the process to take place before you can actually achieve the end product. And so these are my words of encouragement to you today.